Yo, what's up, guys? What up? What's going on today, YouTube? I was just on live talking to everybody in chat, and it was such a good time, man. I figured I might just make another YouTube video because it's like a similar vibe, you know? Whipping up some intro right now. Got cluster detection and echo light. Not even an ad. It is an ad because if you use my code, I'll make money, but like, genuinely lifesavers, dude. Intra workout, I'm taking intra workout over pre-workout. Like, everybody knows caffeine's results, it's been tested. Caffeine's important. But dude, nobody talks about how clutch intra is, dude. Intra's fire. Let me not make this an ad though. People wonder why Echo athletes sell out so easily and they're always making so many ads. It's because, bro, it's literally so easy. Like, their products are genuinely so fire. Like, it's hard not to talk about them all the time. But use my code, use whoever's code, it doesn't matter. But I just drank my pre, so gonna hop in the car and get on my way to the gym. One topic that I wanted to touch on before I go, though, is intensity. I feel like I don't talk about it enough because I'm already so deep into the niche and so deep into the nuance that I never thought it would be necessary to even touch on intensity. Like, training intensity is number one. It's not even close. Like, it's literally not even close. But I didn't think it was important to talk about because that's all anybody ever talks about. And rightfully so. It's easily the most important thing to talk about. But that being said, you either have intensity in your training or you don't. And there's not much more to be said about intensity. And there's so much to be said about all these little nuances that I love to talk about and I love to dedicate my time to learning and exploring and programming for others and programming for myself. This is my passion. This is what I love to talk about. But I need it to be known that I don't think that stuff is nearly as important as just training hard. Like, I feel like some people have kind of lost the plot to where, yes, we love talking about all this nuance and of course there are things that you can change that will help you to a much higher degree than some of the other stuff that we talk about. It's certainly a spectrum. Like, I can't just discard all of the nuance that we talk about, but nuance is nuance, bro. Intensity is number one. Intensity is center field, bro. It's like, you can't miss it. It's easily the most important thing. So I guess what I'm trying to say is your mindset plays into your training a lot more than a lot of people talk about. And I think that mindset is something that I also want to touch on today. Mindset is hugely important too. Somebody who has a passion for training and who goes in there with a crazy mindset where they're just so locked in is going to get so much more out of their training than somebody who just kind of enjoys learning about training more than actually training. So that's why I like the kind of the controlled insanity, like intense, passionate training that kind of goes hand in hand with denying the science. But I also love the science, and I dedicate my life to learning about it and absorbing all this freaking awesome information that my friends and I have gathered. And I love applying that stuff, but I also never have I ever lost sight, even for a second, of that passion for the sport, that freaking energy. That is the soul of all of this thing, man. Like, you can't have any of the science and the nuance without having that baseline of the emotion and the intensity. So I make fun of emotional-based lifters like bro splitters who will just straight up deny even the most well-vetted evidence that we present to them. They'll just deny it. And I'll make fun of those guys, but at the same time, I appreciate the guys who have gotten as far as they have with pure grit and emotion, you know? And like Sam Sulek, bro, there's a prime example. He trains like a meathead, bro, but you can at least see him, you can just see the way that he goes into his sessions and the way that he takes control of everything, man. He is absolutely locked in on everything except for the intellectual portion of it, I guess you could say. He is a smart guy, but when it comes to his training, I mean, come on. But I just want to become a freaking superhero, bro. I want to have every single aspect of this, and I want to love every single aspect of this. Like, I love everything about this, and I love every single person in this community. Like, dude, even as I'm saying this, like, I appreciate every single aspect of this. It might not seem like it, but I love everybody, dude. I really want to make that more and more apparent, that I love every single one of you. Everybody watching this video, I mean, obviously I love you guys because you're watching my video. But I also love everyone who isn't. Literally everybody in the gym. I love you guys all so much. And I love to be a part of this community, man. So cool to me. So cool. Yeah. Checks out. They're emotionally attached to their lifting because they have emotions in their lifting. They are emotionally involved in their lifting. And that's what allows them to train so hard, because they are so passionate about it. It's the emotional intertwinement in their training that they have. That's that passion. That comes from their passion for the sport. And well, it's not ideal for their programming because they're still running bro splits. They're running whatever got them where they are, and it's not going to get them very much farther. But it got them where they are because they have that level of intensity that will inherently get them far no matter how they train, because at least they have that baseline principle of training hard. I wish I started a YouTube earlier, bro. This is fun to talk about all this stuff. I have a lot of stuff that I got to get off my chest, bro. Like, I'm always thinking about a lot of stuff. Love you too. I think very deeply about everything. And it's kind of a blessing and a curse. Like, I have a lot of stuff that I always want to talk about and I always want to break down. And I can't really do that on TikTok, you know? Especially not with my style of content. For the longest time, I didn't start a YouTube or start live streaming because I felt like I didn't earn that yet. Like, I didn't have enough followers to start a YouTube or to start live streaming. And I also thought that I don't know how to do any of this stuff. I don't know how to post YouTube videos. I don't know how to go live. I don't know how to do any of that. And I just didn't think that I had earned that yet. But, like, when do we ever really earn anything, bro? You just gotta try it out, bro. Try posting your YouTube video, bro. The first one might be trash. The second one, bro, you'll learn from that. You'll learn from every live stream. You'll learn from every YouTube video, and everyone will get better and better. And plus, most people aren't gonna see your first YouTube video or this YouTube video. You know what I mean? Most people aren't gonna see your first live stream. My first live stream was horrible. I was shaking. But I'm getting better and better every time, man. Point is, bro, whatever you're just too afraid to try, just try it. Just try it out. It's the least you can do for yourself, bro. Trust me, you deserve it. You deserve to give yourself a try. Just give yourself a try. Bro, I just know future me editing this is cursing me for being so scatterbrained right now, dude. A little hard for me to get my point across on camera, so I apologize if things are a little incoherent this time. But I promise, bro, I'm gonna keep dropping YouTube videos, bro. It's fun to talk about this stuff, and I'm gonna find a YouTube following that wants to hear this stuff that I have to say, because I have a lot of stuff to say, man. I have a ton of stuff to say. Ты все видишь, ведь я вижу это тоже. Поцелуй меня в последний раз, как только сможешь. Теплый ветер гладит лицо, а я глажу твое, растворяюсь где-то. Это наш последний восход. Look who's coming in.
Have a good day.
What a beast. What a polite king. What you got there?
Gatorade, electrolytes, Echo Light.
Finally tapping into the intra pill, huh?
Yeah, when you get as lean as me, you're going to need the carbs. So
Yeah, sure.
since I'm sub 10%,
Dude, can you even walk around? Like, you don't even have fat
I'm not
on the
even
bottom
kidding,
of
my
your
feet
feet.
actually kinda
They hurt? Yeah,
from
probably because you're walking 50,000 steps a day. Not because you're that freaking disc and lean.
I did 2 minutes on my walking pad this morning, no shoes.
Oh, getting grounded.
Yeah,
Getting grounded to his treadmill.
to my freaking walking pad.
No, that's a good start to the day, though. And then
Good
you had
start
some
to-
black coffee with butter, I assume, and dates.
Oh, yeah, and then on top of that, I actually had 14 ounces of raw meat.
That could be like a
With
cutting
raw
hack,
goat
though.
cheese,
Like
with a cup
raw
of
butter.
raw milk, and
And
raw
like-
butter. Cooked
yeah,
in
yeah.
raw beef tallow, too.
Yeah. That could be like a good cutting hack, especially all the butter.
No.
I tell you what, these kids are overdoing it with the cardio. I'll tell you
Okay,
this
and I'm
much.
getting leaner.
No, you
By the
are.
day.
You are. No, I'm
By
proud
the
of you.
day.
Oh,
By the day.
I'm
By the freaking day.
I'm proud of you, bro. I'm proud of you. But I'll tell you what, these kids, they walk themselves, they run themselves into the ground with all this freaking cardio. Run bust themselves into the ground. And then he hits a refeed, he ups the carbs, lowers the cardio just a hair. And how do you feel? You feel great, right?
Do you want some Eric Janicki? Do you want some Eric?
I kind of do. Actually, no. I'm good. My stomach's already in freaking turmoil.
Boy, Eric Janicki looked like...
Boy.
If you want to look like Eric Janicki, take these Eric Janicki pills at 3 a.m.
Oh, those who knows. Just documenting my cheat meal here, making sure I don't forget to track these calories here. Cheat meal. Iron Unk.
All that artificial sweeteners, your body's going to treat it like sugar and you're done.
I'm doing an overcoming isometric now on this. I load up the max weight, and now I'm gym pinning it because I was able to lift the stack. So it really goes to show how well these isometrics are working for me. Maybe it's working just as good as an isotonic set. Maybe it's working a little bit less good. Maybe it's working more. It's impossible for me to quantify on my own. But it shows that it's working because I used to not be able to lift it, and now I can lift it, so I have to up the weight. So I'm progressing my overcoming isometrics in this way. So let's see if I can get this even an inch off the ground.
Isometrics are also going to be great for overloading your tendons and making tendon stiffness adaptations, which will do you wonders. Wonders. Trust me, I know, because I got ACL surgery. So I had to do isometrics while I was recovering for it. And man, they work wonders on your tendons. Also, it'll lower your perception of effort for your isotonic sets. So the ones where you're actually lifting the weight, it's going to feel a lot easier because you're used to holding so much more weight, especially if you're doing a yielding isometric. So the difference between a yielding and an overcoming isometric is a yielding isometric is where you're holding a weight that you can move around, but you're holding it still. So a lot of people have been doing this for the preacher curl just so that they can overload it better and make those tendon stiffness adaptations. So this is how you don't tear your bicep doing a preacher curl. A lot of people are going to see that and be like, oh, he's going to tear his bicep doing that. Don't listen to them, bro. They're fear-mongering that, bro. Don't listen to them. But a yielding isometric is where you can move it. An overcoming isometric is where you can't move it. So let's say I wasn't able to lift this machine off the ground tonight. That's overcoming. Yielding is if I were to have a dumbbell and I hold it still. So those yielding isometrics going to be great to supplement your isotonic sets and joint health. And I mean, they'll give you that hypertrophy stimulus just as well. So try them out, man. I'm not forcing you to do them. You can try them out if you want, but I recommend it.
Never stops, all these thoughts and the pain attached to them. Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me when I think of how I shot myself in the back again. Cause from the infinite words I can say, I put all the pain you gave to me on display, but didn't realize instead of setting it free, I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away. And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you. back again. I remember when it started happening. I'd see you in every thought I had, and then the thoughts slowly found words attached to them. And I knew as they escaped away, I was committing myself to them. And every day I regret saying those things, cause now I see that I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away. And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become.
I had to wrap up that session early. I skipped out on the erector extension. I skipped out on Kelso shrugs. And I skipped out on abs, which sucks. I would have liked to have hit them, but I had to go early so I could bring my car back for my sister because she has to take it to work because we share a car, so. Oh well, happens. Happens. It's my fault. I should have gone earlier, but I didn't realize how long it was going to take. So, great session though. Fantastic session. I'm going to put the clips from the session 2 days later than when I recorded my intro because I didn't film any of my videos in YouTube format, so whoopsie. Filmed everything in YouTube format today though, so I'm excited, man. I'm excited to edit this. Love you guys. Oh, I guess this is an outro, so I don't know. Wait, is this gonna be an outro? Yeah, no, this is gonna be an outro. So love you guys. See you in the next video. Peace, peace, peace.